Hey future Penny, if you're watching this, you survived sophomore year. Congratulations! Now it's the summer before school starts and I'm walking into my school's conservatory for the first time. You probably know this, but in case 50-year-old Penny is watching this and she forgot, you didn't make into your high school's conservatory in freshman year, meaning you're thrown into the deep end without the warm-up year, which is freshman year. It's a time capsule. I'm gonna ask you a bunch of questions about school and life and myself / you to kind of relieve my nerves since it's 11 p.m. and school starts in 5 days. If this channel still exists, you will answer a bunch of questions that I'm asking you now. I have a lot of questions. Half of them are serious, half of them are unserious. Some of them are in the middle. So some of the not so serious ones are actually ones that are most important to me. So if you want to heal young you's soul and / my soul now, answer the questions, all of them please. Hi, is Tootsie still alive? She's still alive right now, but she just seems sick, like a lot. And did she ever make it to the wedding? You know, Amy and Noah's wedding. And by the way, how did that go? Because it's literally in like 6 months from now and I'm so excited. Did I end up singing, and what songs did I end up singing? Roll a clip if you can. Do any of my siblings have kids yet? Because I would like to be an aunt. Not a mom, but definitely an aunt. Do you still do your nails consistently? Earlier in the year, I really just wore press-ons, but I've been doing Gel X lately and I'm having a lot of fun with it. These are my gangle nails. What's your favorite show right now? I'm on my Amazing Digital Circus fixation right now. What are your top 3 21 Pilot songs? I like Heavy Dirty Soul, Nico and the Niners, and Jumpsuit. Has your favorite book changed, and what books are you reading right now? I'm reading Just Friends by Haley Pham, and my favorite books right now are Looking for Alaska, The Glass Castle, and The Glass Castle. Okay, this is a very serious question. You have to answer this one, honestly. Knights of Guinevere. The pilot is out right now as I'm a freshman, and it's really good, and I love it and have high respect for it. How many episodes are out now? Is the show still good, and do you still like the show? And did you get our best friend that Knights of Guinevere hoodie for Christmas like you wanted to? Okay. Favorite musical right now? For me, it's Ragtime because I just saw it in New York a few months ago. What's your GPA? I ended freshman year with a 3.75 GPA, and I was aiming for a 3.8. How about YouTube? This is so highly important to me. I'm having so much fun with YouTube. I was feeling so burnt out from it freshman year. I was feeling so burnt out from everything, so I wasn't really posting on it. But as soon as summer started, I just got all these constant ideas, and I've been up late at night constantly just like writing out ideas, filming videos, just so excited. I have 974 subscribers, but I am in this awkward position where I'm kind of changing my preppy content to content that I really want to post, like gaming content, reading content, voice acting content, and just my general interests that have kind of been deemed as weird, so I kind of shoved them down. And obviously I had true obsessions like Taylor Swift and stuff, but then I kind of also had other obsessions like Disney Channel and, you know, a lot of plain girl things because I thought they would make me seem less weird, but in hindsight they kind of made me look more weird because they were seen as kiddish. I don't know, I just don't feel like the need to hide them as much anymore, but I'm now also at this awkward position with my YouTube channel where I'm trying to change my content, and I just don't feel like I really have an audience that likes what I post and really resonates with what I post. So like, yeah, the subscribers are there, but I feel like they're not really engaging or watching my content because they just are like, this isn't the Penny we thought we knew. I don't know, a little bit of an awkward position. I just want to know, am I out of that position now? Have I been posting gaming content? Because that's like really my biggest thing that I'm trying to get to do this summer is post some gaming content. And have I gotten better at editing? I want to start moving all my editing from my phone and my iPad down to a computer. Oh my gosh, do I have braces yet? Did I at least get the mouth surgery? Because if you know, you know, and you know how we've been struggling like to get mouth surgery. Like I've had oral surgery several different times, and we thought that it was the last of it in 7th grade. We thought that was the last of it, and then we found out I need more oral surgery. But with voice and singing and acting and all that, it's just never a good time for me to get the surgery because it's so hard on me. So please tell me I at least got the surgery, and I would really like to have braces on by now because it's not good. It's not good. Chandler. Okay. Do we hang out? Are we like still close? Because are we any closer? Because I feel like I never really hung out with Chandler outside of school and I wish I did more. And yeah. Is planning any easier with my friends? It's so hard to plan with friends. Not that I really had that many freshman year, but you know. What's your biggest fixation / obsession right now? Freshman year, it was Taylor Swift, like beginning, but then it turned into Glitch Productions, Maze Digital Circus, Murder Jones, Knights of Guinevere, all that good stuff. Okay, this one's kind of sensitive, but am I happy? This one's kind of hard because summertime rolls around and I feel happier. I've seen my cousins from Alaska and I've had time to reflect and fix myself in a way, prepare myself mentally and heal from the burnout. But honestly, freshman year was just this extension of middle school where it was kind of like a fever dream at first, but then everything just went downhill. And typically I never struggled talking to my family about mental health stuff, but freshman year I felt like everything was bottled up inside and I couldn't tell anybody. I mean, sure, I could tell them some drama and stuff, but everything was so hard to tell them. I honestly felt like I was masking all of freshman year. There was slight burst of happiness at the beginning where it was like, wow, there's more freedom here than middle school, but honestly, that went away after a month, and I genuinely felt like I was in middle school, but 10 times harder, maybe slightly less socially, but it really, really sucked, and I can't even think about it without just feeling so torn down. It was really hard. It was hard, but now that I look back, it's heartfelt. That my friends in my carpools were in the conservatory. They basically had these friends they were able to make automatically, and they seemed to be having so much fun with less stress. And me, I felt like, sure, there were people I could say were friends, but I felt like I didn't have any true close friends, and I felt isolated and like I had to mask all the time, and I don't know. I felt like while everyone else had it figured out, I really still didn't, and that high school was not what everyone was telling me it was going to be. It was not the best years of my life, but when I tried describing that to people, people would be like, I think you're misremembering what middle school was like, and it was like, no, I remember, and I feel like I'm in the same place again with, you know, my carpool friends, at least there. But even then, I still didn't feel like I could tell my carpool friends what was going on. And by carpool friends, I mean the genuine, actual close friends that I've made since starting high school. I guess what I'm asking is, does it feel like that still? Baking. I've been baking with my sourdough, Daisy Bell. Oh my gosh, please tell me Daisy Bell is still alive. Have you baked with her? Have you made a successful loaf yet? Because I made my first loaf yesterday and it was dense. It was bad. Have you given Daisy Bell away as like a starter or a loaf yet? I really want to be giving out sourdough loaves to the neighborhood right now, but I don't know if you have done that yet or not. Yeah, I hope Daisy Bell's alive and well. Did I get cast into the one-act play? And if I did or did not, either way, did our art school win the one-act competition? If I did get cast, what role did I get and what role did Chandler get? We're both really hoping that we got ensemble characters because we seem to have really good stage chemistry together. Okay, slightly heavier again. Did I cry my first week or month during sophomore year? Because freshman year, my carpool immediately, like first day of school, made like tons of friends and we're having so much fun socially. And I exited the school building crying every single day of the first week, without a doubt, sobbing. And my friends are obviously so supportive and they hugged me and gave me so many hugs, and they played all my favorite Sad Taylor Swift songs in the car ride home. And they told me, like, we love having you here at the art school, but if this isn't for you, then we don't want you to be here suffering. Maybe you need to go back to the high school closer to your school. I made it though. I made it through my first year at my art school. And I don't plan to leave. Please remember, if something did go terribly wrong sophomore year, I'm hoping it didn't, stay at the art school. Think of the scholarships. Think of what we want to do. We want to be voice actors. Hopefully, you still want to be a voice actor. And think about all the opportunities we have at this school. It's undeniably, there's more opportunities than it looks like on the outside, and if you want any chance of getting into DePaul or NYU or Carnegie Mellon, you gotta stay here. Take the competition in. It's going to be worth it in the end. It's competitive out there, and this is just a practice round. Did I adjust fast? I'm predicting I'm gonna take at least 3 weeks into adjusting to the conservatory. Even though it feels like it's gonna take much longer, it'll probably only take about 3 weeks. And did I shed any tears? Get as burnt out as we did freshman year. I left freshman year not wanting to touch that school with a 10-foot pole ever again, and typically when I have about 5 days left of summer break like I do now, I think, oh goody, I kind of am slightly excited to go back. I mean, it's not terrible, but I'm still kind of like, nope, wouldn't touch this school with a 10-foot pole. Like, I really wouldn't. This is very out of pocket for me, but am I single? I hope I am. If you come, Penny right now would be very disappointed if you come to me being like, I have a boyfriend. I'm gonna be disappointed. We're staying single throughout all of high school. Please, I don't want to deal with any of that. Is driving easier now? I'm assuming you have your license now, and let me tell you, I've only been driving, what, like, 3 times? But, like, long driving sessions. Once I'm on the road, it's not that big of a deal, and it's slightly starting to become second nature, but it's so nerve-wracking being on the roads. And every time I get out of the car, I'm like, oh my gosh, I could have died. I'm kind of like that one scene, that incest and murder Jones, if you still remember and care about the show, where he's like, I was the pilot? That's so cool. Oh my gosh, I could have crashed and drowned or crashed and ruined everything, you know? Hi, okay, seriously though, I just need to know, did you experience a healthier balance with school and mental health and like self-care in general, like showering every night? Like, you know how seriously I take this now as a freshman, like showering every single night, putting on my lotion, having my nails done, feeling like me? Or did you just kind of do what I did end of freshman year and just kind of give up and like the least I could do is shower every day and that's it? Like, I don't really care to do anything, honestly. Okay, last question. If you had something to say to me now, what would it be? Like, if you could say anything to me now to calm my nerves, what would it be? I would say like, oh, 1 sentence, but I know myself / you, and we're horrible at those 1 word, 1 sentence things. Like, we gotta give a whole explanation. So yeah, that's it. I know it felt like a lot. It was a lot because my life's kind of a lot, but our life's like probably 10 times more now that we're in conservatory. And yeah. Oh, one last question. Do we have a job? Because I love YouTube, but it can't be my full-time occupation because I'm not monetized or anything like that. So like, if you're monetized, that counts as a job. But then also, are you working at a boba shop, or like, are you a lifeguard and like that? Because I need to know. I really wanted a job this summer, but my parents were like, no. So yeah, that's it. I guess I'll see you in May.